How much money do you think you made through social media?
Through social media, probably a dub. Probably about just social media. Probably about 20 million last 3 years. That's when I really started monetizing.
Telling jokes, huh? And skits.
It's some skits, man, and storylines. I was telling jokes at first.
Need a partner?
Yeah, it look like you doing fine. I tell you what, boy, hey, you know about this money.
Yeah.
The social media game, it's the in-stream ads and stuff, but they didn't have that at first. So
Right.
how I was monetizing at first is getting popular, you go on tour.
Right.
But I was like, that ain't monetization, because if I
That's
gotta
work.
do this, that's work. The whole thing about math is to simplify something. That's what math is. You take 50 over 100 and break it all the way down to 1 over 2. So what I did, I took the TV format, people talking about residual in TV shows, and I minimized it to a point of, I got my version of that.
Okay.
And now I'm able to make residuals. I'm making money right now while I'm sitting. And people was laughing at me at first. When I first started doing those skits, people like, oh, them little skits, And I went to before I started, I went to every social media who was big at the time and sat down with them. And look, man, we gotta do this social media thing. We come together, we can share storylines, share content. They was all like, nah, they don't seem like, all right, you wanna keep going out here tap dancing on tour? All right, so that social media thing, when I figured out that niche, man, I was onto it. And I seen it, so I ain't care what nobody said. I was doing all kinds of skits. I was an old man one time. I was a character named Drip. And I'm like, man, this money really on social media. Cause that's where everybody eyeballs at.
Right.
So if I'm an advertiser,
Right.
I'm gonna keep pouring money into social media. So I feel like social media was the future, whether people want to accept it or not.
But you knew that.
I knew that. I knew that because I paid attention and listened. And I realized Hollywood was always the ad business. It never was the movie business,
Right.
the TV show business. They always say, let us pay our bills. So you got to, in an army.
Commercial.
Yeah, in the army, they teach you attention to detail. Teamwork is the key. So wherever the eyeballs are at, that's where the money gonna be at.
Right.
So if I'm looking to my left and the right and people on their phone all day, it's like investing in the stock. I will be stupid to believe that people are watching this more than they watching this. So I'm like, these advertisers finna start pouring this money and I'm gonna be a part of this new generation.
You got on the train early.
I got on early. And I caught the pandemic because
Right.
we'll never sit down like that again.
No.
So I was like, man, we sitting down, everybody waiting to go back to work? I'm like, no.
And everybody wants to be entertained when there's no entertainment going on.
Man, I got all the kinks practicing. Okay, they like this, the algorithm like this like this, this like this, this like this, this like this. I say, bam. I say, man, listen, oh boy. I said, I'm gonna have me $1 billion by the time I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? I already seen it. It was just too many people watching social media.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that's YouTube is they're trying to prioritize things a lot.
Yeah.
So where do you release most of your content?
On both. So what I do, every morning, I was monetizing on Instagram, but they stopped it.
Right.
Because nobody wasn't doing it. I was making like 90 grand a month, little side money on Instagram. But what I do, I release a video.
Mark Zuckerberg, you need to start that back up.
What I do, I release on Facebook and the same video go to YouTube and everything. I got 8 different pages. When I drop it on Facebook, I got a person uploading it to YouTube too. So it just crossed the board. So that one video just going across the board.
Right.
It just monetized on both platforms.
Right. So what are your thoughts on TikTok?
I ain't seen the money yet. I don't come until I see the money.
Right.
When I called somebody the other day, is money over there yet? When I see them longer videos, cause what they're doing, this is what they're doing. They want people to do longer videos cause they can put the in-stream ad.
Right.
But people doing reels and stuff, that ain't doing nothing but helping the platform.
Right.
Cause the platform is growing and they gonna slide an ad in right after your video.
Right.
But the in-stream ad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, they slide it after your video, you don't get any of that.
You don't really get into that. That's why they'll pay you for reels because they paying you to keep people on their
their
page. But to get that money, you're gonna have to get in-stream ads.
Right.
But the reason why people don't deal with in-stream ads because it's technical. You can't do this, you can't say this. So that's why when two people get together on my page, I say cross the line and I never show it. They might start kissing and I fade away. You get the picture. I ain't got to show nobody leg up.
Right. You know what's going on.
Yeah, so you got to get this. You got to
be creative.
You got to be creative with the creation. You can't be creative just with the content. You got to get creative on how you get the money.
Right.
And that's what people don't feel like doing. But like, man, people be like, I ain't finna do that, man. I ain't changing who I am. But when you go on these white people show, I don't hear you do that.
Right.
You gonna do whatever they tell you to do.
Right.
So it's like, man, I found a way to do it, and it changed my life because it's residual income. Because as you know, in this content game, it's companies out there to follow if anybody posts my stuff or whatever, I get the money.
Right.
Because so what I did, I was like, I got 4,000 videos out now. So I don't look at myself as stacking money anymore, I'm stacking content.
Right.
So that way my money, cause now I got pages with my old videos
right.
on there that's making, I got pages making, Mike page on Facebook, just some side money making 40 a month. Just me posting old drip videos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just throwing away.
Right.
So the content game is it's the new way.
Right.
Because it's something we can control, it's something we can do. And I share the game with everybody because I'm like, man, I hate to see people pages who ain't monetizing.
Right.
I'm like, I be going through people's Facebook page, I'm like, boy, YouTube, you got all these followers? Boy, if you knew what this money, this that sit down money.
Yeah. How many videos do you post today?
Nine on the low end, but 10 to 12.
Every day?
Every day.
30 days a month?
Yeah.
365?
365, boy. I tell people who be in this film industry and stuff, if you ain't finna put no money in you, why would a studio just give you some money?
Right.
Just think about that. Mm-hmm. If my kids don't put no work in, I'm not finna help you with your basketball career and you ain't practicing yourself.
Right.
So I always knew, man, when you flip that money and believe in you, some kind of way,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Every moment can present an opportunity to impress. Having high-end fragrances with you at all times can give you the opportunity to make a statement at any time. Embrace Itara. She's gonna love this. As a man, whether it's a spontaneous night out or an unexpected adventure, never compromise on freshness and style.
Don't go. Please, can I have your number?
Grab hold of the essence of Itara, your secret companion for those unplanned moments.
You smell so good. Oof.
With a scent that lingers all day long, be prepared for endless compliments.
My God, you smell nice.
Wherever your journey takes you, small in size, but mighty in fragrance, your signature scent ready to elevate your presence. Don't miss out on the Discovery Set, a collection of all our exquisite fragrances. Experience them all before committing to the full-size bottle. Visit the Itara website now and discover the world of Itara. Signature scent anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to monetize the internet correctly?
Correctly? I heard about it. And then I called Ryan Davis. And I was like, man, y'all making money on that for real? He said, y'all got a $20,000 check coming this month. So I said, how you do it? And Ryan was like, video got 3 minutes, log in. I said, is that simple? So I went on there and did. I recorded me and my kids in the bed and it made $70. And I said, I'm finna be wealthy. Damn rich. If I could make money off this cell phone
right.
and spend time with my kid, that's why I put my baby mama in the videos to pay off some of that child support.
They didn't even know it, huh?
No, I tell them. I say, you ain't getting paid for this, I'm letting you know, because y'all already got paid. But nah, I seen it, man. I was so excited, and I was telling everybody. I went to Carlos Miller, DC, them, like, how we got to get on this internet, da-da-da-da. But nobody wasn't really paying attention. But, man,
right.
I went up, and this year, you know, it went crazy 23 in 2020.
Yeah, I was saying, you barstool say you doing $800,000 a month.
Oh yeah. You know, you do 600 on a slow month. That's a bad month.
With skits?
Yeah.
Jordan, we get your camera out. You got a skit coming.
That's bad month. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of haters out there saying I wasn't doing it, but I really ain't giving a damn. Right. I really ain't want my number out there anyway, cause child support. But I felt like,
why they count in your pockets though?
I think a lot of people was mad because they feel like I got it too easy. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in the way the comedy game I came up in.
Right.
They feel like I got stand up. I was able to do stand up because I ain't go through the regular route. So I had to go through that with that. And then when it came to social media, they want to be like, hey, he ain't making that.
Right.
I'm like, why would I lie? And I'm trying to hide from child support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody who really do this, they know that money possible. If I show them my numbers, you know, it go crazy.
You ever worried about getting canceled?
Nah, man. Cause I ain't scared to lose it all. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mama, so I ain't scared to lose this money or this fame. So that's why I think it always rise.
Right.
Cause whatever you fear gonna happen. So I'm like, how you gonna cancel me if my father is God?
Wow.
I'm like, how? If God is my daddy, how can you control my destiny?
Right.
If you cancel me for something, that means I wasn't supposed to go over there anyway. So I'm not, I don't fear that. Cause then I'll be trying to dodge everything.
Right.
No, I don't fear none of that. Cause this ain't what feed me. This is what God using to feed me.
Right.
So if you take this away, I be building fireplace grills.
Right.
It'd be the #1 fire. I don't did a lot of things.
Right.
And God done showed me, he show up in everything. So man, I ain't really, I don't move like that. They were trying to give me $6 million a year for my Facebook page.
Oh, no, we ain't not gonna do that.
No, they were trying to give me 6, but I already knew I was gonna make more money because I was turning it up. And they was like, you get 6 million, then you get 80% of everything you make after that. But I did the math. I'm like, okay, if I'm already making 6, right?
Right.
They gonna take 20% of everything I make.
Right.
20% is 1.2 off 6.
Right.
So that leave me with 4.8.
Correct.
But they say we guarantee you the 6 no matter what. So if we make 7, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have 1.4.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have 5.6, right?
Right.
And you can be like, well, we'll give you the 400 back to get to your 6 because at least we guarantee you that. Yeah, but you made $1 million extra and I
you ain't
made
really do
0
nothing.
extra. I'm real good at math.
Right.
And when you able to count, well, I see them contracts coming a mile away. Before we even get to my lawyer, I've been on read the whole contract. And I'm like, nah, that ain't making sense number-wise. And they try to make, you want to be in business with these people. I was like, I told my agent, I say, I am that company. What I've done on social media, ain't nobody figured out how to do what I do yet. It's coming 5 years from now, everybody gonna be doing what Kountry Wayne doing, but I'm ahead of the curve.
Right.
I know how to monetize with the minimum of things. I don't need nothing. Right now I can do a video on Kountry Wayne and Shannon Sharp was talking about his past. I'm gonna make me $5,000 in 5 minutes. And that's, you know what I mean?
Make sure you cut me in at 2,500. I'm there.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.